You know the funny thing about small talk? Most people treat it like something useless, like something you just have to get through before the real conversation starts. People act like small talk is just the boring opening act, something awkward you endure before getting to something meaningful. But here's the truth. Every real connection you have right now probably started with something simple, something ordinary, something small. Your best friend probably didn't walk into your life asking about your deepest fears. It likely started with something simple like, "Where are you from?" Or, "Is this seat taken?" Small talk is not useless. Small talk is the doorway. It is the bridge between being strangers and becoming familiar. It's the first little signal that says, "I see you. You exist. You are not invisible here." A lot of people think small talk means they have to be impressive, funny, confident, and endlessly interesting. But small talk is not about proving how interesting you are. It's about making the other person feel comfortable enough to be present with you. Most people are too busy thinking, "What should I say? Do I sound boring? What if they don't like me?" And because they're so focused on themselves, they stop paying attention to the person in front of them. That's why the conversation becomes awkward. Here's the one skill that changes everything: active observation. Active observation simply means paying attention to the person and the environment around you in a natural, human way. Small talk doesn't have to come from nowhere. It can come from what's already happening around you. You don't need to force it. You can just say something simple like, "Long day?" Or, "That drink looks serious. Is it good?" Why does this work? Because people love to feel seen. Most people move through life feeling unnoticed. A simple observation says, "I noticed this moment, and I'm inviting you into it." That feels much better than forcing a conversation. One mistake people make is turning small talk into an interview, question after question after question. A conversation should not feel like filling out a form. Mix in observations, light reactions, and playful comments. That makes it feel human. A lot of people think they need confidence first. But confidence is not the first step. Practice is dot. Start with the cashier, the security guard, the person beside you, the colleague you usually ignore. Small interactions build the skill. Starting the conversation is only half of it. The real magic is what you do after they respond. The real secret is listening. Most people miss what the other person just gave them, but their response already contains the next part of the conversation. You just have to follow the thread. Not everyone wants to talk, and that's okay. Emotional intelligence means noticing when someone is open and when they're not. Small talk should never feel like a trap. It should feel like a light invitation. Not every door will open, but you should still be brave enough to knock gently. This is why small talk matters more than people think. A friendship, an opportunity, a relationship, a mentor, all of it can begin with one simple conversation. If you avoid small talk because you think it's pointless, you may also be avoiding the doorway to something meaningful. So here's a simple challenge. The next time you're around people, don't ask, "What should I say?" Ask instead, "What can I notice?" Notice the mood. Notice the room. Notice what's happening. Then make a simple, harmless, human comment. The goal is not to be the loudest person in the room. The goal is to be present. Presence makes people feel seen. Presence makes conversations easier. Maybe small talk is not the problem. Maybe we've just been treating it like a meaningless performance instead of what it really is: a bridge, a beginning, a small act of attention. Sometimes the smallest words open the biggest doors.